Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And in this video we're going through the St Kilda versus Geelong game that happened on the 22nd, and as the 26th, it just shows how far behind and how far I'm trying to catch up with everything that's going on. But let's just jump into it. As you would have seen from the videos last night, the game reviews that I did then, these ones I'm just going to try and fly through them in 8 or 9 minutes, try and really get through them here to catch up on all that, as I am quite far behind. I know these videos aren't going to do the best, but there needs to be, I think, continuity. I'd rather continuity than not have the videos out at all. So there we go. So anyway, Jack Macrae 153, 162. He absolutely dominated with 8 marks, 10 tackles, and he just, absolute domination from him. 35 touches, 8 marks, 10 tackles. If you were to bring up the quarter by quarter, which I won't in this, you'd find it would be pretty consistent. Roll Marshall 142, 121. He was really, really good. And Harry Boyd ain't coming back anytime soon. This was something we were worried about, but I'd rather a full ruck getting a game or two like Harry Boyd across the year, because he is going to get a game or two across the year when Marshall is absolutely stuffed. But because Marshall, this took a lot out of Marshall here. So he will, Boyd will get games. That's I'm pretty sure he'll get games against lesser opponents and stuff. But yeah, so that was a really good hit out from Marshall, but it took a lot out of him and Kilda. And shows that Marshall ain't going to get forward status. He's just a better ruckman than he is as a forward. They just need to find a better forward, simply put. Mason Wood 12198. Not the best super coach, but not even relevant on both platforms. Steele, Sinclair, and Wanganeen Malira all sort of group in together here. They were all really good, really good from especially Sinclair. He was really efficient, I would say. So I just want to move this a little bit along there. That's better there. I think I'll adjust the camera later anyway. But Sinclair, absolutely outstanding. 145 Supercoach, second top score for the Supercoach for the game. Off 25 touches is pretty huge to do it off of, but 84% efficiency and 5 clearances. Steele with the 72% efficiency got to a 106, not the greatest, but 13 tackles. He looks like he's back. And then Wanganeen Malira is someone that I talked about from the Perryman last week, and looks to be the guy that you could potentially go to this week as well. But I'd be looking at the Dale, Zorko, and Whitfields, those 3 guys, and just wondering about them, because they could get away and become almost impossible to have. So that's just a wait and watch there. And then for St Kilda, outside of that, Max Hall, we knew this was coming. I had to trade into him in Supercoach just because Garcia, I was not getting putting Garcia on field, to be honest, with the sub. I thought that Max Hall could have also gotten a little bit more in terms of Supercoach scoring. I thought that was a little bit unlucky that he only got 33. So I think it'll be better in the long run, but just still only expecting 50s and so out of him. And then, that's about it for that. And then we go over to the likes of Geelong, and this one's probably going to be even quicker, which shows that this is probably going to be a 7 or 8 minute video. Ted Closey, I mean, you can just skip over Tom Atkins. Ted Closey, 91.84 off the sub is quite ridiculous, about 3/4, 57% tog. So he did absolutely outstanding, but a sub, and Stewart and Smith are tests for this week, so that'll be interesting. I don't think he'll hold his place, to be honest with you, which absolutely sucks, because that would be really good cash generation, but we can wait a week, obviously, in Supercoach, because he's played the one game. Humphreys 87.80, Blickarves 84.89. I did find it annoying in the last quarter that Blickarves took more of the ruck contest. I don't think it's too much of an issue, to be honest with you. I don't know what the AFL... who do they play this weekend? They play Brisbane. McInerney could be a tough matchup, but then again, I'm pretty sure McInerney's pretty good for giving up points, so we'll see about that. You're just hoping for 80s out of De Koning and stuff like that, to be honest with you. A 74 wasn't the greatest, 72, 74 wasn't the greatest, but anyway. He just, as we talked about on the live on Monday, a lot of these ones as well, these later ones, you'll hear me talk about them on the Monday, and then you'll hear them referenced, I guess, again. But Nevitt just got stuffed over by the 4 clangers. But he did his job. Simply put, he could have had a better last quarter and probably ended on a 95, like 70 split, 95-75 split, which would have been huge. But still happy with this. When you get the role and you keep the role as a rookie, that's all that you really need. Like, these scores will go up and down. I'm not too worried. I'm not trading him out, etc. He is what it is. Never a 103.80 for the fantasies so far. That's perfect. That's better than Sarong. Yep. A 400k guy outscoring a guy that's a million. Yep. Got 3 homes. Home 77.91 in a tag. That's honestly fine. We saw Sarong through a heavy tag 83, so it's fine. O'Sullivan 75.88. Yeah, really, really good. Just I'm worried that Stewart comes back. Colin Jasny comes back soon. If we go to injury list, let's just check this. Where is Geelong? I went over them here. Let's go. Colin Jasny, groin 1 to 2 weeks. Stewart test, Bailey Smith test, and Jack Martin test. That's interesting for Closey. If Martin and Bailey Smith are test, interesting. So yeah, will be he pulled up sore in the VFL warm up on Sunday, and will be a test before a VFL potential return this week. Oh, okay. So coming through the VFL, so that's better for Closey, but still. Duncan also put his hand up for a recall. So yeah, that's just a lot of mess there, I would say. Just saying that. And I just want to quickly check. What's the Sydney Chaos looking like? Lou McDonald 1 week, so he'll be back post-bye. Cunningham back post-bye. Taylor Adams post-bye. Robbie Fox close. Callum Mills and Lewis Melican. They could have potentially come back from the bye and have only have McInerney, Errol Goulden, Detoli, and Riek Andrew. So that's much better. But anyway, that's a whole nother team. But just trying to extend this out for 8 minutes, to be honest with you. DeConey we talked about. Yeah, that just sucks. But he had the ruck contest still there. He just didn't get the non-disposal points you would have rathered. Only 1 tackle. He can get that up next week, I feel like. But it is what it is there. And then in terms of everyone else, Stewart, that's an interesting decision. I understand the reasons to hold, but I also understand the reasons to trade. And it's not like we were having this discussion with Horne-Francis. Comparative Horne-Francis to Stewart, there's a big difference. And I'll just quickly bring it up, and I hope my trades aren't here, so that spoils the video. Oh, can you stop? I've seen this now, and I'm really annoyed about that ad showing up and being plastered on the screen. That's really poor from Supercoach. But yeah, Tom Stewart, 184. That is different. And him having that in this price cycle compared to Horne-Francis, who I think is 130 or so, 158. Horne-Francis projected to go down 26k. Stewart projected to go down like 50k or whatever. What's he projected to go down 52k with the 67. And Stewart's one stays in this system another week, whereas Horne-Francis could easily beat... Horne-Francis could be about a 30-20% chance of beating that 158 just with the way he plays and his high-low, really extremely high top scoring. That he could beat that against Essendon, who have given up goals galore. I mean, you saw Ben Keys score 140 or something. Like, if Horne-Francis goes 140 against Essendon, suddenly you're looking at a guy who's priced, who's given us 280, 290 points across 3 weeks. Suddenly doesn't look too bad. I'm not too worried about him if he goes large. He went 132 against them last year, so not too worried about it. He scored 132, 118, 117 against the next 3 opponents. I'm not trading out of that. So yeah, there's that for you. And basically on the Tom Stewart, I can understand the reasons for holding because, you know, as I said on the live stream, that you do realise the loss if you do trade. So that's why you hold. But you can also, it's an unrealised loss. That if Stewart isn't top 8, if you're basically banking on Stewart being top 8 and not having to be traded again for a fair chunk of time if he doesn't, if he does play this week, as you will be incurring a massive loss because he's not hitting 180. I'd be shocked if he hits 180. But anyway, that is the video there. If you guys did enjoy it, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload. If you are listening on Spotify, give me a follow and a rating over there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.